So that was my recreation of what I think is in the inside of a vagina. Hence, why I am so clearly gay. Anyways, it's day 3, or it's not technically day 3. I mean, I guess I've lived like 5 days since I started, but it's the 3rd entry in my vlog. And things are a lot better since last time. I was actually having a really, really shitty week, but a couple of things made it better. I'm a little happier now. I need a haircut. Badly. But I always feel bad getting my haircut because I feel this little half-fro, cute term, is like a part of my identity. And when I get it cut, it's just like, oh, now I gotta grow it all out again. But then again, I look like a bristlehead when I go to work, and I hate it. And I'll get it cut. Sensual Amber. Okay, so I just got back from class. I have statistics and Comp 2 on Mondays and Wednesdays. And English Comp is fun. It's Comp 2, so it's more like critical analysis and persuasive writing, etc., etc. And today we talked about the Bill of Rights, or we discussed the Bill of Rights, which was a bad idea. Not a bad idea because, like, I don't know them. It's a bad idea because I have little tolerance for people that don't know them. And of course, I mean, it's a community college, so not everybody is of the same caliber of intelligence, and not everybody is in the same motivation to learn. I mean, I guess that's true at a university, but even more so at a community college. And so there was a lot of mundane speaking, and apparently there are people who don't understand the First Amendment rights, because apparently they think that we can't establish a national religion. Didn't know that. But you find out new things every day, I guess. Ugh. But, and statistics is boring. Like, boring. I hate math so much. I wish that numbers would disappear. I don't know if there are any, like, number freaks out there, or math freaks, or whatever. I'm sorry. You live your life, and you do my number crunching for me. You are my accountants, and my bankers, and my da-da-da-da-da, and I will do the lawyering. We each have our own unique gifts. Number crunching is not mine. But the professor's really nice. Like, he's one of those really weird professors who's, like, really nice to everybody and, like, has a smile on his face and looks like, oh, yeah, I see you. Like, even when the person's completely wrong. I see your point. Yeah, that's not the right answer. That's not what we were looking for, but I get where you were going with that. Like, really, if somebody says something stupid, just tell them that they said something stupid. Don't give them the benefit of the doubt that they thought they know what they were going for. I guess that's probably why I'm not a teacher. Like, I really would have a hard time being like, yeah, you know, I kind of see what you're talking about. I would just be like, no, shut the fuck up. Boom! Tough actin' to actin'. That's why I hate stupid people, which is a pretty broad statement, because there are a lot of stupid people out there, and there are a lot of people that are stupid in a lot of ways. I mean, I guess I'm stupid in my own ways, but I'm not acknowledging that on camera. I'm so stupid. I've been talking to a lot of my friends about relationships and stuff lately, just because me and my friends talk about weird shit like that. And one thing that, like, they say is a common theme when they're talking to somebody is, like, one of the questions they'll ask is, like, so, like, what are you looking for in a companion? I think that's the stupidest question you can ask them, and I think it's also one of the most dangerous questions. Because think about it, like, what you've done is you've basically just put yourself out there on a platter for somebody. And so even if you're not interested in them, and they're interested in you, what they can do is fit the mold of the person that you want to like, or that you would ideally like anyways, and then you're falling in love with a phantom. Then you have this, like, 5 or 6 month long relationship where you slowly but surely find out that this person isn't anything that they advertise themselves to be, and you really don't have anybody to blame but yourself, because you basically gave them the game plan to do it. That's just how I see it, though. Like, I will tell people what I like in a person, or what I'm looking for in a person, but I generally won't tell that to the person that I'm talking to, just for that reason. I don't like the idea of somebody changing for me. I think that if you like somebody, you like somebody. If you don't, you don't. There are 8 billion people on the planet. Oh my god, I can find another one. I don't know.
I'm a happy panda.
So I've been listening to a lot of Britney Spears lately. Just because that's what comes across my MP3 player. And I don't so much like Britney Spears, like, in the early days. I like her after she went crazy. Like, I think when the bitch got buck wild and started shaving her hair and coming out all these crazy sex tracks or whatever, I liked her a lot more. I don't know if that means that I'm crazy and psycho like Britney Spears, or if she just learned how to harness and cultivate her artistic ability a little bit more when she's off the deep end. Either or, her music is a lot better to me that way. But she's not my favorite. I think we all know who my favorite is. It's Michael Jackson. And if you did not know that Michael Jackson was my favorite artist of all time, then you obviously have some educating to do. Because, I mean, it's Michael Jackson. Why wouldn't he be my favorite artist? He made Thriller. Like, what the fuck? I have somebody who I was really close friends with, and we are not really friends anymore. I guess you'd say we're not friends anymore. But the reason that we're not friends is because I refuse to see them on a daily basis. Or not on a daily basis, on a regular basis. So it's just like, so right now we're just like those friends that kind of like text each other back and forth. You know, hi, how you doing? How you doing? Da 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 da. And I don't really see a problem with that. I mean, I think we all have friends like that. Because maybe it's sometimes because they're working all the time. Maybe it's because they are gone off to college. Maybe it's because they're in the service. You know, who knows? We all have those people that we're still close to and we still care about. But we don't always see them all the time. Not always because we don't want to see them, but because we can't see them. I mean, I'm a full-time student. I have a full-time job, and I still have to fit a social life in there somewhere. It's not always going to be with that same person. Well, according to them, if you have like a social connection like that, that's not okay. Like, he's trying to ostracize me because I essentially said that I didn't really want to like take time out of my schedule to go hang out with him all the time or any time at all. But that's my prerogative. Like, why do I have to care about you and still come see you? Like, are you a puppy? Do I have to feed you and water you and take you for a walk? No, you're a person. You should be fully sustainable by yourself and be able to live life by yourself, absent my presence. And I should still be able to ask you how you're doing because I genuinely do care about you. I don't know if I'm like the odd one out on that one, but that's really how I feel about the situation. I think that people like that are too dependent in general, and I don't know. I don't think it should have to be a black or white. I don't think you should have to be all in somebody's life or all out of somebody's life. I think that's putting a horrible ultimatum in front of somebody and putting yourself in a position where you stand to get like outed or ousted, not outed. Yeah, outed. I'm gonna publicly out somebody who's already gay. I guess I could do that. Maybe like they're not one of those convincing gays. Oh, another thing that's been pissing me off lately. So we had a change in power at work. Our general manager is no longer there, and so I'm not really sure who's writing the schedule. I've heard that it's a district manager writing the schedule. I've heard that it's another one of the managers writing the schedule. I don't know, but this is the second week in a row that they fucked up my availability. It's because I can't work Monday nights because I have an astronomy class. And last Monday was Labor Day, so we didn't have school. So they went ahead and scheduled me anyways, which was kind of ridiculous to me because regardless of whether or not I have, like, I didn't give you my school schedule. I gave you my availability. So this is when I told you that I'm available to work. I didn't say patent pending holidays. You know, ask me if I want to work Labor Day or tell me that, you know, if you have that off for school, then please come in and work. But don't just expect that I'm going to come in. And so they scheduled me for it. And I walked up to them and I said, well, you know, what's going on here? I can't work Mondays. They're like, well, you're out of school. I was like, okay, well, that's understandable, but maybe I had plans, and I did have plans. And they're like, well, you have to find somebody to work it for you. Why do I have to find somebody to work it for me? You made the mistake. Why am I making up for your mess? And the same thing happened, I think, this upcoming Monday. I'm scheduled to work again, and I raised the same point. And somebody actually told me, and it doesn't matter who, that it's your availability isn't really when we give you our availability, it's not really what you can work. Oh God, how did he say it? I'm sorry. When we give them our availability, that it's not really what we can work. Like they're not always gonna follow by it. It's what they recommend we work. Like really, it's not called preference. It's called availability. It's what I'm available to work. I'm not gonna leave my biolab an hour early because somebody called in and be expected to work. Or because like 4 people quit, I'm not going to stop going to school the week after because you have to go hire and train some other people. No, that's not how it works. And I think they're even less understanding because I'm a college student. Like in high school, most of them are minors. So like they have their parents coming in and talking to them and yelling and bitching and making a fit because they need to get their education. Well, I need to get my education too. They're not paying per semester for their education when I'm paying for mine. So why is theirs on any higher plane than mine? I don't know. Apparently, after the age of 18, your consideration is just thrown out the window. At least if you work where I work, which nobody knows where I work. P.S. I think I need to remove that from my Facebook page so people don't know where I work. Eek. Yeah. But I think that's all for now. If there's anything in particular you guys want me to talk about, feel free to comment. I don't know. Comment below this video. Go to YouTube and comment. Feel free to subscribe and maybe make your own vlogs. We can be like vlog chatting buddies. It'd be like a delayed Skype or something. I don't know, but this is fun for me, so I only imagine how much fun it would be for other people. So I encourage you to endure and go do something like this for yourself because I guarantee you'll have fun, unless you're camera shy, in which case you won't have fun. But I'll help you break your camera shyness so we can do it together. That's all for now, guys. I'm going to take off and go get ready for work. I work 4:30 to 10, and you are welcome to come visit me. Come see me sell some burgers. Now I'm hungry. Nom, 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 nom. Alright, Bye, guys.